the Trump people know all this. And so their point is trade has to be based upon genuine reciprocity. And the reciprocity has to take into account the full picture, not just the tariff rate, but all these other issues that bear upon how easy or difficult it is for us to be able to sell our stuff over there. Let's look at a second example, which is Canadian lumber. Now, the United States has giant, well, you know, by just flying over the country, we have tons of trees. We have large amounts of lumber that is there for the taking. There's absolutely no problem in the United States producing a great deal of lumber. And yet you find that when people are building homes, the construction people buy their lumber from Canada. Now, why is that? Is it because Canadian trees are easier to cut down than American trees? No. Is it because it's cheaper to get a tree from Canada? I mean, think about it. It should be more expensive, right? If you want to cut down a big tree, let's just say in Vancouver, and bring the lumber over here, it should cost a lot more than cutting down a similar tree right here, let's just say in Colorado, and using the lumber that we have in our country already. Well, the answer is that the Canadian lumber is in fact cheaper, and the reason it's cheaper is the government subsidizes the lumber industry. So this is another way of bringing down artificially the price of Canadian lumber so that they can sell more of it over here, and as a result we have our own companies not using American lumber, which should be, and in fact is in terms of actual costs, cheaper to produce. So again, Trump's point is, well, listen, why don't we impose tariffs on you that cancel out the effects of that government subsidy? Then you have to compete kind of mano a mano or straight on a level playing field against the American lumber companies. Good luck to you. If you can still make your lumber cheaper, do it. But we are, in a sense, compensating for this artificial effect that is produced by the Canadian government. So all of this seems to me to be not an attack by Trump on the free market. You've got all these economists, Larry Summers, and this is an attack on the free market. We don't have a free market in trade. That's the starting point. It's like saying, if you criticize the Fed, you're attacking the free market. How is that possible? The Fed is a kind of monopoly. The Fed is the central bank that issues currency. It's not far from it being the product of the free market. It controls the free market by setting interest rates and so on. And here's Larry Summers. He says that Trump's policies are, quote, not the result of any kind of proven economic theory. And it's worth noting here that the proven economic theories that Larry Summers is referring to is just a bunch of garbled Keynesian nonsense. Virtually every economic theory that is stated as proven is not, in fact, proven. Let's look at some of these proven economic theories. In the second half of the 20th century, one of the proven theories was called the Phillips curve, which basically says that inflation and unemployment move in opposite directions. But all you have to do is look at the empirical data to see that's not true. You have inflation and unemployment often moving in the same direction. That's a refutation of the Phillips curve. It's not a proven theory. The Federal Reserve sets a target for inflation of 2%. We got to print 2% of new money every year because why? There's no theory at all that justifies that. There's no economic argument that inflation of any kind is good for a country as a whole or contributes to material prosperity. This is not a proven theory. In fact, it comes very close to being a disproven theory. Both after the 2008 crash and COVID, the government printed oceans of money. What proven theory was behind that? What proven theory says that when you have a certain amount of money in the economy, you can double the money or add 1/4 of new money, thus devaluing, by the way, all the money that's already there? What proven theory says that that's a good thing or even a necessary thing to do? The point is, the government has been acting like a bunch of robbers, like a bunch of bandits, helping their friends and hurting everybody else. And this is in the name of proven economic theories that are not proven at all. tariff wars, recession fears, stubborn inflation. In this turbulent environment, gold has been routinely hitting all-time highs. In volatile markets like right now, don't sit on the sidelines with your head in the sand. Take control, safeguard your savings. That's why so many Americans today are turning to Birch Gold Group like Debbie and I have. They have helped tens of thousands convert an existing IRA or 401k into an IRA in physical gold. Isn't it time for you to find out if you can hedge against inflation and economic instability with gold? To learn how to own physical gold in a tax-sheltered account, text Dinesh to 989898. Birch Gold will send you an information kit. It's free. There's no obligation. Again, text my name, Dinesh, to the number 989898. Birch Gold has an A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau, countless 5-star reviews. I count on Birch Gold to help me protect my savings with gold, and you can too. Get started. Text Dinesh to 989898 today.